Hey everyone, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. On this video, we're going to be doing the side quest Ancient Armory, which we've been working on pretty much the entire game. It's this one right here. An ancient suit of armor lies in a ruin of the old ones. Visible but out of reach. Find a use for the power cell. And we have a bunch of power cells. We've been picking them up in various main quests throughout the game. And there's only one remaining, and that one is in the bunker that Aloy discovered as a kid. So we need to go back there, and it's also got a metal flower in it. So 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's head to this campfire. Oh, and look at it. One of our files has been repaired. So it's the Sobek Journal 11-1964-R. Just wrapped inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. Reactor installed. Plans for control room remind me of starship bridges on those cheesy old SF vids. Living spaces for alphas already completed. Prefab modules. Fingers crossed we never have to seal ourselves in here. Not that Elysium sounds much better. Spent last week at the Bryce site, designing ZD project labs, drawing up protocols. The base we're repurposing was huge. Plenty of room for workspaces and residence blocks. The work crew's already set up my office/lab. I'm not a fan of the glass wall. Guess Murray's intention was to ensconce me as an all-seeing presence. Ugh, opposite effect. Makes me feel watched, on display. Tempted to paint it over. Harris recorded his presentation yesterday, suitably bleak. Scheduled to record mine Friday. As soon as reception, lounge, holo theaters, and first residence blocks at ZD site are finished, we'll start processing the candidates being held outside Tucson. 27 already. Extraction teams prioritizing Pac Rim and Aussie candidates. How scared and confused they must be. Snatched off the street. Carted across the world. Held in cells. Here's hoping they understand once they see the big picture. Going to catch a few hours sleep here, then fly back to the ZD site. Harris promised delivery of QB lattices by noon. Expect MK1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble, and test. I aim to launch Gaia at 0.6 T grounding. I have no idea what T means. From there, I'll spin her up past 1.0 T. Wonder how long it'll take to break the 1.38 T record. MIE can go hang. Sleep. Alright, so hopefully those other files will get repaired fairly soon, because I don't have a whole lot else to do in the game. So, yeah, we're just sort of wrapping up some loose ends, and then I believe we're on the final main quest. So a few videos of wrapping stuff up and then finishing up. So those files better hurry up. And I don't think I'm going towards the bunker. No, it's over here. Right here.
This old place. I haven't been here in years.
Well, we can find the bats again. Apparently they never left. Okay, so we're looking for areas we couldn't access before as a kid. And I'm trying to remember where they are. There actually might be one like right over here. What we're looking for are stalagmites that are blocking our path, but we can bust through them with the spear now. At least I think they're called stalagmites. I think stalagmites are from the ground and stalactites are from the ceiling. I think I'm remembering that correctly. Either way, that's what we're looking for. And I think there's one. Ah, right here. And there's our metal flower.
Now, what were you doing out here?
Okay, that's part of set 1, and there's only 2 left in the game. So we're getting really close. Alright, now, looking for that power cell. Don't remember the exact location, but it's in here. Let's see, any, oh, we can break through here.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
But no power cell here. I love this new spear. It's so cool with that lightning effect. I wonder if it's more powerful. I would hope so. It's got lightning. It's gotta be. Okay, doesn't look like it's in here. Let's go a little bit deeper. Ah, I see it. And we got some supply crates. And there is our power cell.
A 5th power cell. It must fit somewhere.
And we got a data point. All good things. From Director Evans to all. Subject, all good things. To all staff, I regret to inform you that our worst fears have been realized. The Wichita salient has collapsed, and our position will be overrun in less than 24 hours. As I'm sure you understand, exfiltration transport is not available. If you wish to abandon the facility and try your luck on foot, you may do so. Lock 2 will unseal at 2100 hours and remain unsealed for 15 minutes. Godspeed. For those of us who'd rather not die on our feet, there will be a gathering in the community room at 2200 hours, and Nurse Chana will make other means available. I want to underscore how proud I am of each and every person who served at this post. It is important to bear in mind that our sacrifices were not in vain. I hope that makes this a little easier. For months now, I've been signing off messages as Director Evans, but I suppose we can dispense with such formalities now. Respectfully, Ellen. So I believe this was the Eleuthia site. So it sounds like they got discovered somehow and had to all kill themselves. Or try to go out in the world, which sounds worse. Because there's like nothing left. Anyways, we got our power cell, so we're done here. And now we want to go over here. And you can see there's a bunker we never discovered and another metal flower. So we'll just go to this campfire. Okay, now I don't actually remember where this metal flower is. It might be on the surface. Could also be in the bunker. But let me check the surface up here real quick, because it might be up here. Let's see. Don't see anything over there. Bunker's this way. It might be in the bunker after all.
I wonder what's down here.
See if my thing's picking up anything. That's a watcher. No, it must be in the bunker. I got this metal flower on my practice profile a long time ago. So I'm just a little hazy on where it was. But if it's not down there, we'll come back up and get it. Okay, and I think we can dive into that. Yep, no problem. Okay, metal flower anywhere? Ah, there we go.
Well, you're not ordinary.
Alright, and that's another part of set 1 and completes set 1. So just one more and we have found them all.
This isn't a cave. It's a room.
Okay, we got
Interface.
one of these interfaces.
I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
Code Nexus, secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hololocks. We're used to this. So our, well, we need to examine this first.
These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work.
All right, and that's what we've been doing the whole game. So let's put our power cells in.
There, fits. I just need to slot in one more. That's 2. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby.
Okay, so here's our clue. 1200. which is where it's at right now. 1500 would be 3 o'clock.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Something that will tell me how this works.
1800 would be 6 o'clock.
Like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position.
2100 is 9 o'clock.
Now to check the door.
And that opens the door.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Okay, we've got some supply crates. Ooh, full health potion in there. Nice. And 2 health potions in that one. Fantastic. ULTRAWERVE progress. From Major Garrow to General Aaron Harris. Subject, ULTRAWERVE progress. General, you wanted fast, cheap, and good. And that's what we're going to deliver. By using a flexible nanofiber weave instead of plating, and enhancing protection with a 400 EV hard light micro projector, we've reduced our testing cycle from weeks to days. And I'm confident we can get the suit out by next month, with enough production to cover dozens of elite units at least. Better yet, it will be half the weight, half the cost, and offer twice the mobility. All we need is the balance of our funding, a few more techs, and another experienced test subject. I know resources are stretched to the breaking point, but any more delays will jeopardize the schedule, so please advise as soon as possible. May God be with you and Jane in these dark times. Semper Fi, Major Garrow. Got another data point here. ULTRAWERVE trials. ULTRAWERVE MK 7.1 trials, October 65. October 65. Oh, okay. 2065. I'm smart. Trial 49B 10365. Pass threshold 85 out of 100. Results: ballistic test 91, shrapnel test 87, laser test 88, shield integrity 86, impact torso 51, impact arm 62, impact legs 43. Notes: weave is not tightening properly on local impact tests. We need to optimize existing sensors or add more. Trial 51K, 10565, pass threshold 85 out of 100. Results: ballistics test 88, shrapnel test 91, laser test 87, shield integrity 87, impact slash torso 67, impact arm 75, impact legs 81. Notes: sensor optimization successful, but torso protection still lagging. Recommend increasing weave density. And then we have trial 53R, 10665, pass threshold 85 out of 100. Results: ballistics test 92, shrapnel test 95, laser test 86, shield integrity 89, impact torso 84, impact arms 81, impact legs 13. Notes: getting there on the weave density and detection components, but an integration error on the left knee tanked the impact test. Ouch. Subject isn't going to be able to walk that one off. Surgery required. So it sounds like they never perfected it.
Armor. From the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it?
ULTRAWERVE armor. Experimental personal armor. Nanofiber construction with inlaid microprojector network. And doesn't that look like the armor that Elizabeth was wearing on that hologram before she died, or supposedly died? It looks exactly like what she was wearing. Pretty sure it was.
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it.
Okay, there's another.
They must be related to segments of a circle.
Another code nexus with missing power cells, and we got them all.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one.
Okay, so segments.
Now to get the dials in position.
Segments of a circle. So 90 degrees would be to the right there. 270 would be to the left. 360 is a full circle, so that one's good. 450 would be to the right. And then 630 would be to the left.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. Alright, now let's see what we can do with this material.
Retrieve the ancient armor. Alright, completed side quest, Ancient Armory. We got the Shield Weaver outfit box. We definitely want to open that up. And we got the Shield Weaver outfit, but not enough space to grab it. Let's see, I can probably increase my outfit space here. Carry capacity, outfits. Yes, I can. Let's craft that. Now we can grab it. And we're definitely going to put it on. And we got the trophy, got the Shield Weaver outfit. Let's put this thing on. Ancient technology, salvaged by Aloy and stitched to Nora leather. Projects a damage absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge when depleted. Let's put that on. And look at it, it's so cool. Got like a force field. I love it. And it's on a nice outfit too. I was a little worried it would be like just a metal suit, but it's not. It's got the... It's on the Nora leather. I like that. Okay, so we've got that done. Let's do a few more things before we call it quits here. So I found the final glyph. Let's go pick that up. That's down at Sunstone Rock. Okay, and it was, oh, right there. Not sure how I missed this before. It's not that well hidden, but here it is. Captains and Capers. A travel-worn book of glyphs, interspersed with portraits of colorful-looking outlanders. Captains and Capers. These tales of adventure await within. The life of Masarad the Sunflash, whose scales of polished armor dazzled his foes, whose ribbons of firebird red arced like his enemy's lifeblood, so drawn to the clamor of battle that he chose an outlander's life, far beyond the Sundom. In the north, he crushed the helmets of clashing Oseram warbands with the very scrap they battled over. In the south, he stood in sunset against the Plains Raiders, plucking their arrows from his body and firing them back. It was only the lure of the greatest battle of all, for Holy Meridian, that drew him back to his homeland. And in the liberation, he died gloriously, so that it took many hours to reveal his still shining armor beneath the heap of kestrels piled above him. Of Sedeva, the Desert Rain, once a daughter of the Sun Court, but who cast aside noble silks and paints to run with the mercenaries of the Long Burn. She of eyes like smoke and a flashing blade. Her band only struck with the sudden storms, for the sight of blood never sat well with her, and the rain washed away its traces as quickly as it spilled. And so the sighting of rain clouds was feared from sunfall to bright market, lest she might appear with them for many seasons, until they were finally betrayed by one of their own to a blazon patrol. For her noble birth, Sedeva was permitted an honorable death, and buried up to the neck in the valley of the Lash to await the sun's judgment. On the first day she endured in silence, yet on the second, clouds gathered, and broke with a great downpour, and in its passing, she was gone. The metal conquest of Korgund, the Oseram blacksmith who would hammer gauntlets into shape while wearing them, and bend barrel iron around his waist. He was seen to wrestle the cargo from the backs of shellwalkers, claiming the lightning blast to be good for constitution, and overcame a sawtooth by blunting its jaws, and shaking it so soundly that its core fell loose. He claimed to have gathered a charging trampler on his shoulders and slammed it upon the rocks, and sure enough there were marks left by its furnace blasted lividly across his well-haired back. As the derangement worsened, bringing ever more terrifying machines, so grew Korgun's desire for greater feats of strength. He was last sighted aside a rampaging Thunderjaw, grasping its neck tight as a hawk to prey, and some say he remains there still. And continued from previous volumes the exploits of Okera One-Eye. By this point in the telling, Okera has lost his left hand for stealing the song cores of Astuki, and so traveled to the claim, seeking an Oseram forgesmith who would affix a Ravager's claws in its place. Of course, the only man crazed enough to undertake such a melding of metal and flesh would be the leader of the Three Chains Uprising. Okay, so one last thing before we go. Let's go to Meridian. Okay, so while I'm here, I want to turn in those stranded items I found to get that treasure box, and I'll also turn in my set for metal flowers. So this guy right here has the stranded rewards. Treasure box is mysterious box. Let's open that up. And we get a special mod box, modification box, shard gambler's box, and some warm socks. Those are just vendor trash. So let's open these. Metal shards from that, freeze coil from that, and resist melee attack weave. And that's really it. Really a bummer. I was hoping for something really good, but that's all you get. And pretty much the same from the flowers, but may as well get our reward.
Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
I did.
Ah. Let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
And that'll be set 1.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. I have a matter of grace and beauty.
Okay, open that up. And 1,000 more metal shards. 2 purple tear coils, which I can't take. Well, we better sell some mods. I got too many. Let's sell to this guy. Or person. So we want mods and jeez. It's like all purple. Alright, we gotta put some of these in or something. Let's see, can I use some of these? Modify outfits. Oh, this only has a blue in it. Carja silks. What do I want to do with this? I guess I could make it... I don't even know. What's the point? Let's see. What else we got? This is the stealth one. But nothing really for that. No, everything looks good. What about the weapons? All purples. Well, you know what? I'll just sell the ones that are slightly worse. So like we got a bunch of tear ones. That one's only 35%. We'll get rid of that because these ones are 35% plus damage. Same with that. Same with that. Well, that one's the worst of the pair. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Ice. Freeze, freeze, freeze and damage, freeze and corruption. Alright, we'll get rid of these 2. Lightning. Shock and tear. Just shock, just shock, just shock, just shock. We'll get rid of these 3. Oh my god, look at all the corruption ones I have. That's crazy. Well, we'll just get rid of all the ones that are corruption only. We want ones that have multiple stats. Okay, and let's see, that's shock. Let's get rid of that one. Okay, that should be good. And actually, can I just increase my mod size? Let's see. No, I need a fox skin, that's right. Okay, so now we can grab that extra stuff from the treasure boxes. Grab that, and that. And we are all set.
Come take a look.
And just a few more things left to do. Getting really close, and we got this freaking awesome armor. I love it. So cool looking. All right, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Like what I have for